right, you must be the new customer service rep, right? Yes, I will be training you. My name is Siren. Yep, so I've worked with customer cares for 5 years now, I believe. Yeah, 5 years. So I am a trainer here, and I'll just be kind of taking you along with everything we do normally and kind of what a typical day looks like for you. Today you can just watch me and watch what I do and listen to what I say, and then as you get more comfortable and more used to what we do by shadowing us, then you can start trying a few calls yourself. Okay, so here at Customer Cares, we are a customer service call center, and what we do is we are contracted out by major companies. So let's just pretend like Victoria's Secret. Let's pretend that they need customer service employees, but they don't have any on schedule or on shift. We can be put on for overnights. We can be put on for weekends and things like that, so we can still do the customer service for each of these companies. However, we're not directly employed by those companies. We are employed by Customer Cares, so it's a little bit of a process to get used to things on our computer. We have a database for each company that we do work with, and so let's just say Victoria's Secret again, for example. On the computer, we have a folder for all of Victoria's Secret's company policies. Those are the policies that we need to adhere by when we are speaking with one of their customers over the phone. So that's something that new people get a little bit confused with, because they kind of don't really know the policies. Now, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. Even though I've worked here for 5 years, there are certain companies, like one-off companies or smaller businesses, and honestly, off the top of my head, I don't remember their policies, and sometimes I can't really find them on the computer, so I just kind of make things up off the top of my head, and I just try to sound as credible as possible for the companies like Victoria's Secret and stuff. I mostly know their policies, so I don't really look into those either. But again, you just try to make yourself sound credible for each one, just so that the customer thinks you know what you're talking about, even if you don't. Well, it's not really bad per se, because we don't work for those companies, so they can't fire us. The chances of them knowing someone who did it are really slim. So I think it's pretty much fine to do that. But that's just what we do here, because like I said, there's a database on the computer, but it takes a while to go through, and sometimes the customers are rude, so we want to get them off the phone as soon as possible. But those are the rules, so I will tell them to you as your trainer. Not that we do them though. Let's see, what else can I tell you right off the bat. So we don't have any headsets or anything, we just use a company phone. So on your company phone, you're not supposed to have any personal things, any photos, any social media, any games, but it does get boring sometimes here, especially during the slower seasons. So I did download a few games onto mine. Don't tell anybody, but they were pricey, so the company credit card is on here for any company purchases that you have to make, and that's why I purchased the apps on here, because I didn't want to buy them myself because they were a little bit pricey, Well, it's okay. I mean, as long as nobody tells, then it's fine. You just have to use that for all of your calls. We don't have a headset. We do the smartphone instead. Right, so if a customer calls, it will pop up on here like a regular call. If you take it, it will disappear from all the other employees' phones. Sometimes, a call is coming through and I'm like watching my little Netflix, she's over there, painting her nails, and he's eating a sandwich. Well, we all don't want to answer that, so we kind of let that one go. When the call goes, our manager is notified. So a way to avoid that is by actually answering the call and placing it on hold and then hanging up. No, the customer wouldn't get help in that case, but it does help us with not getting in trouble with management and policies and things like that, because technically we did answer the call and then we can just say it was dropped or disconnected. busy watching a show or going on your phone, and then you really don't want to deal with a customer. Nobody does. So that's kind of the way that we handle that, you know. There are a few customer calls. So basically, the phone will say company that is contracting us. So if it's Victoria's Secret, the call will say Victoria's Secret, and then you can choose to answer it. For instance, certain restaurants have really rude customers. So for those ones, we do have the answer hang up rule, like I said, because nobody wants to deal with those rude customers, you know. So if those ones call, we just don't answer them no matter what, even if we're answering calls at the time or whatever. We don't answer their calls. They are likely going to be rude. 99% of the time, they're rude, okay? No, that's not approved by management. Right, now there is a general script we're supposed to follow for the call. Those are located in a binder at everyone's desk. But if you ask me, those are kind of stale and boring. So I just kind of wing it myself, and I just kind of direct the call my way, which you will see while you shadow me, of course. So yeah, so anyway, like I said, at your desk you have your computer, your phone, and your binder full of all these scripts. And the computer has the information of each business, and then it also has the database where we can make different requests for the companies. Like I said, we aren't the company, so we can't do a Victoria's Secret refund. We'll create a claim for the Victoria's Secret employees for a refund for this individual, and then that person will then see that when the company is open again, and they will go through with the refund. But tell the customer that you did the refund, and it will hit their account in 2 to 3 business days, because otherwise they will yell at you. We're not supposed to say that, but like I said, if management doesn't know, they don't know. Otherwise, explaining this whole thing to a mad customer is like horrifying. Don't even try. The customer will likely scream at you, so it's not worth it. Again, you'll see me do this as you watch me go, okay? Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I said, we have to do certain things here because it's just too crazy if we don't, okay? Okay, good. So we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. You know, you can go on your phone, you can eat something if you're hungry. Oh, lunch breaks, yeah. So for lunch breaks, we kind of just go on break whenever we want. Like I said, so our managers all work remotely, so they only check in with us on Teams online, so we can kind of do whatever we want. That's why we have our own little rules here. So we try to stick by those rules, but people just kind of take lunch whenever they want. Sometimes 2 people are at lunch at once, but it's okay because we have the on hold hang up rule, so no one has to take too many calls if they don't feel that they want to, you know what I mean? So it's fine. Take lunch whenever you want for as long as you want. Just come back at some point, basically. Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna snitch at you, but just make sure your Teams is on active so that the manager thinks you are active. Otherwise, the manager's going to complain and say, like, why is your lunch 2 hours long or something like that, and you want to make sure that you have it active after your 1 hour. Usually I take like a 2 to 3 hour lunch break, but that's just because it depends on the day and like how annoyed I am and everything. But I always make sure to only clock out for the hours when I'm still getting paid for the time that I'm, you know, on lunch. I am just going to play on the company phone until a customer calls in. I have this one game that I downloaded. It's one of those like pizza food making games, and it was like $70, so I'm so happy I purchased it on the company phone instead of mine. Oh, that's nice. That looks like a good pizza. Now I'm craving pizza, honestly. Okay, I'm getting a call right now, okay? It says Bath and Body Works, so the customer is through Bath and Body Works. I'm just going to answer it. Hi, thank you for calling. How can I help you? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. Yeah, I said speak up. Speak up. Goodness gracious. Okay, how can I help you? Okay, you don't like the scent. I'm wondering if you can do a return. Probably. Yeah. Did you click return? Okay, so I don't see the problem. Then why are you calling? Okay, it's not working. So can you try to click it again? Why not? We'll try it again and see if it works this time. No, I can't do it for you. I can't log in for you. I mean, you can give me your username and password, but I'm not gonna make you any promises. I mean, sure, might as well just give it to me then. Sure. I can just write it down. What's your password? What's your username and password? At gmail.com. Okay. And star fish 28. Okay. Is it a star? Is anything capitalized in it? The F. Okay. Thank you. Well, yeah, I can try to do the refund through your account, but you might see some false charges on your account just because I have to verify that your account is real before I can try the refund. Yeah, so it might say you got some charges through your bank, but it's just false charges. It's not really money that they're taking out. It might look like it though. Okay, yeah, thanks for calling. Okay, have a great day. That was a successful call. I literally am going to be getting free Bath and Body Works. What was that? Well, I don't really consider it stealing because I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to do the refund on there for them. So I'll do what they want and then I'll get some free stuff out of it. So no, we're not technically supposed to do this, obviously, but like I said, no one really needs to find out. So it's kind of a win-win. What scents do you like at Bath and Body Works? How's the champagne toast scent? Is that good? Okay. So maybe I'll get that one. Let's see, $700. That's not too big of an order, probably. You're right, you're right. I mean, that might be a little too much. Maybe $600. Delete something. And order. Okay. So I put the shipping address to like a P.O. box so they don't know it was me that, did it. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the refund now. Let's see. There we go. Refund accepted. So they're gonna get their refund. I'm gonna get my soap and candles. So it's a win-win for both of us. We're getting another call. It's from the Mexican restaurant down the road. You know that one? Yeah, the customers are so mean there. Literally, I'm gonna pull the trick here. So I'm just going to, here you go, place them on hold. So click hold, and then after about 5 seconds, press hang up. Now sometimes they do call back. In that case, you can actually just do the same thing again, but never, ever, ever let a call go unanswered because that's how we get in trouble, and then the manager might have to come in, and then there goes our little fun that we have here, so never do that. Okay, I'm getting one more call. This one is from Victoria's Secret, actually, so we're gonna answer this one now. Sometimes they're tech questions too, and I'm not that good at tech, but I try my best. So. Hi, thanks for calling. How can I help you? Password. Okay, yeah. Did you do the forgot my password thing? Why? Okay, then why are you calling then? Why didn't you do the forgot my password thing? Okay. Yeah, I can wait a second. Like, really? No, I wasn't saying anything. So sometimes you get a really stupid customer like this one, and you just kind of let them take their time because they're an easy one to deal with, and it's really just taking up your time, so it works with us, right? What? No, I didn't call you stupid. I called you sweet. Yeah, I know. I'm training somebody today, so just want them to get used to the kind customers like you. Yeah. So did you try the forgot my password button? What do you mean you can't click it? Are you on a mobile device? Okay, then your mouse isn't gonna work. You'll have to use your finger to click it. Yeah, your finger. Like the thing attached to your hand. Your finger. Yeah, with your finger now. Why not? No, your finger's not too big. Trust me. You can click it. Just click it. Okay, is it working? Yeah, so it's gonna send to your email a code, and then you can reset your password for your account and you can get right on it, okay? I guess I can wait till you get the code, sure. Okay, check your email and see if you got the code. Are you sure that you pressed the button? Did you press send me the code? Okay, well you have to click send me the code. It's on the section where you pressed forgot my password, and then what happened? You X'd out. Okay, well now you have to go back and do it all again. Yeah, so can you go back then? Really? Yeah, can you go back then? So you have to open the tab back up. You have to research it. Research on Victoria's Secret. Yeah, search it again. Put it in. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now do the same thing that you did before. And now you have to put your email in so it knows who forgot their password. Otherwise, it's not gonna know. Can you just put that in then? Put your email in and then click forgot my password. And that's enough of that. So in that case, I just pretended that we disconnected because I just couldn't really deal with that any longer. It was like way too much. Like they kept Xing out and I was like, no. So I might go on my lunch break soon. But here's a little hack. Since the company card is on my phone, I order like my food through this phone so I can get it for free. Yeah, it's fine. So basically today I think I'm going to order pizza from my phone and get it for free. Why don't you try a customer call the next time they call? Yeah, just try it out and see. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Just do the hang up trick if it's like a problem, you know? Here, take the phone. I'll let me know when someone's calling. Okay, I'm gonna go order my pizza on the computer. Well, I'll pick it out and then I'll order it when you give me my phone back. Ooh, pepperoni. Yeah, that pepperoni sounds good to me. You can always have a slice if you want. I mean, it is free, so might as well just get the biggest size. Oh, someone's calling. Okay, answer. Good, good. What did they ask? Okay. Okay. If you ever have to check on something, you can just say we have to put you on a brief hold and then put them on hold. Same thing if you don't want to talk to them, you could do that, you know. Wait a little bit until you can talk to them. But anyway, they're asking if they can do a return. I don't really know where that company folder is. It's deep in the records. We don't get them that much. So just tell them they can do a return. You've processed it through. Send an email to the company to give them a return and move on with your day. Just say that in most cases. Usually the case, okay? So just take them off of hold and exactly. Can't do the return, right? When will it be? Just say 2 to 4 business days. That's usually what we say. Yeah, 2 to 4. Perfect, okay. Yep, tell them. Already processed, right. Good job, you did good. No, you did good. Thank you. No, the refunds are already processed, but that's not our problem anymore because now it'll be transferred to the company, so that's kind of where, you know, we don't really have to worry about it anymore. It's fine, it's fine. No one's really gonna know it was us that said it, so yeah, I mean, we have so many companies on there, so it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. You did really good. Yeah, you're a natural, you know. It's not about the policies, it's just about how you talk to people and just kind of your ways around things and stuff like that that makes you a good employee here. And of course, the team player mindset. Okay, I have to go pick up my pizza, so I'm probably gonna take like a 3.5 hour break, and then I'll come back for like the last hour or so. So you're welcome to take your break now as well. Like I said though, remember, only clock out for the first hour and make sure your Teams is on after that. But otherwise, I mean, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want. And for the last hour, I'll just show you a few of the things in